Have you ever felt like there's so much more to him, but you're not sure how to unlock it? I've been there, and trust me, it's easier than you think. You know that feeling when conversations start to feel surface level? Like you want to dive deeper but don't know where to start? I've been there, overthinking how to ask the right questions without making it awkward. So, I spent time figuring out exactly what works to learn more about him, without making it feel like an interrogation. Today, I'm giving you the shortcuts so you can skip the awkwardness and get to know him on a deeper level. By the end of this video, you'll know how to ask the right questions, spark meaningful conversations, and create a connection that makes him want to share everything with you. Here's the first secret. It's not about asking a million questions, it's about how you ask them. Step 1. Start with open-ended questions. The first tip is to ask open-ended questions. This encourages him to share more about himself naturally. Why is this important? Men often don't open up because they're used to yes or no questions that don't spark deeper conversations. Open-ended questions give him the space to reflect and share in a way that feels organic. Studies show that open-ended questions create more engaging and meaningful conversations. For example, instead of asking, "Did you have a good day?" try, "What made you smile today?" It invites him to go deeper and shows that you care about his perspective. Here's how you can start. Replace yes or no questions with what or how questions. Keep your tone curious, not demanding. For example, ask, "What's something you've always wanted to try?" Follow up with, "Tell me more about that," to show genuine interest. When he feels heard, he'll open up without hesitation. Now that you're getting him to talk more, how do you make him feel safe sharing even deeper things? Step 2. Share a little about yourself first. One of the easiest ways to get him to open up is to lead by example. Share something personal about yourself first. Sharing something about yourself creates a sense of trust and vulnerability. When you open up, it signals to him that it's safe to do the same. There's a psychological principle called reciprocity. When you give, people naturally feel inclined to give back. When I started sharing my own stories or experiences first, I noticed my partner would mirror that vulnerability and share things I'd never heard before. Here's how you can do this. Start with something light but personal. For example, share a funny story or a lesson you learned recently. Then, ask a related question like, "What's a time you felt the same way?" Keep the balance. Don't overshare, just enough to set the tone. When he sees that you trust him, he'll naturally want to share more about himself. But what if he's still holding back? Here's the trick that works almost every time. Step 3. Use playful scenarios to spark conversations. Sometimes the easiest way to learn more about him is to keep things fun and light with hypothetical or playful questions. Playful scenarios remove the pressure of serious conversations. They let him open up in a relaxed way and give you insight into his thoughts, values, and personality. I've seen this work wonders during casual moments. For example, I once asked, "If you could live in any city for a year, where would it be?" Not only did he answer, but it led to a 20-minute conversation about his dreams and travel goals. Try this. Ask light, imaginative questions like, "If you could relive one day, what would it be?" Or, "What's a skill you'd want to master instantly?" Build on his answers. If he mentions a city, ask why or what excites him about it. Let the conversation flow naturally. Don't rush to move on. This approach keeps things fun and shows you're genuinely interested in his world. So, let's recap the 3 steps to follow to learn more about him. 1. Ask open-ended questions to invite meaningful conversations. 2. Share a little about yourself first to build trust. 3. Use playful scenarios to keep things fun and light. When you try these tips, you'll not only learn more about him, but you'll also create a deeper, more meaningful connection. Remember, connection starts with curiosity. Be bold, be playful, and let the magic happen.